Alright, hello. So, I'm taking a short break from Xenoblade, as many of you may know, based off my final Pawn Spectre video where I literally said, this is going to be the last time that I play Pawn Spectre. So, we're moving on to some new speed games here. So, first one here is going to be Spirit Tracks. It was initially supposed to be Link's Awakening 2019, but that kind of got delayed due to Link to the Past randomizer and other various things. But pretty much, we're at least going to do a few runs of Spirit Track stuff. So starting out, we're going to do some Forest Temple nonsense. And yeah, let's get started here. So time starts the moment I press Adventure here, and ends when we teleport away from Forest Temple. This is one of the shorter categories, any percent something like 5 hours long. I don't have much time, so I can't really run that category, but we can at least run this one. So let's get started, shall we? Starting off, cutscenes are great, so we can skip them. You don't know how to talk to someone? You just press the stylus on the screen. It's easy. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to start streaming this or not. Right now, it's pretty much just going to be probably YouTube exclusive. Oh, shoot. So, you can only roll 2 times in this game before you get stunned. That is an important thing to remember. Somehow, in my practice run of this... So this would technically be my second run that I'm doing right now. But in the first run that I did, we had some wonderful issues with that. So yeah, we're gonna go, get certified to be a conductor. None of that really matters to us right now. It's train time. That's all that really matters. So based off of the world records and the higher records, they choose to go slow here. Haven't figured out exactly why they do. We'll eventually get around to that if I do more runs of this. So I should also explain the inactivity recently on YouTube for uploading. Pretty much, I've been pretty much only playing Link to the Past randomizer, so I haven't decided if I want to start uploading those videos yet or not. They're pretty much all the same content over and over again. But I mean, that's pretty much what speedrunning was, so maybe I'll get around to doing that at some point. We'll see. But we will be going back to speedrunning starting here in October. I'm just taking a very short break. Okay, so hopefully that train above us... Okay, it is going to turn right. That's fine. But we're gonna beat it, which is not great. The cycle that you want to be able to take, I think, is to go all the way up the right-hand side. I haven't been able to get that to occur. So I guess actually this is my third run. I actually failed my first run here. And considering how long this segment is, you can't really keep a run going that fails at this point in the game. So I just opted not to. So we're gonna turn left here. We'll beat this other train, no problem. It's slow, we're fast. Don't worry, it turns around and becomes the exact opposite once demon trains exist. Actually, that may have been the time that we could have actually turned right and not lost much time. Huh. If we had slowed down a little bit, we probably would have made it. So we're going to take a left here. Hopefully this train doesn't bug us too much. The nice thing is after this little train segment here, all the train segments are free. It's only this one that's kind of a pain. A lot more micromanagement than the rest of them. So if the timing is the same as my last practice run, we should be getting here before that other train even gets close. Yeah, it's in the same exact place as before. We're not going to slow down just yet. We're going to like come to a halt. Because that train is actually closer than it appears. So now we're going to see if I can do rolls. And that's about it. It's a lot of walking from here on out. And as we mentioned beforehand, rolling can only be done in pairs. If you do it in anything more than that, you're going to suffer. Anything less, you're just wasting. You can do 2 rolls. Why would you do 1 when you can do 2? I know nothing about the movement, by the way. 1 roll is perfectly fine. And Chancellor Cole is a great guy. After all, we only see him here. And you know, he helps us out. What isn't there to trust about that? I trust him. I almost talked to the NPC on accident. Okay, so we do have to go to Zelda's room here. I thought that was going to be Zelda's room. I was so ready to commentate for it. Nah, it's one more walkway. And honestly, we come in here and hear Zelda playing, like, the best song in the entire game. But we're never going to hear it again. This is Forest Temple. Anyways, we can't skip this, so we just gotta mash through it. Oh yeah, totally. We can just bring the princess. It's not like we have to go do a stealth section because of this or anything. That I'm really bad at, on top of everything. I ended up having to go watch a video of it, because I was failing it so much. It doesn't lose much time to fail the first one. If you failed the second one, you're gonna feel it. Okay, so we have to do this section relatively quickly. So I think Zelda's in call mode by default, and we do need her to be. This is the only segment. This is actually the hardest segment for me. Shoot. Okay, so we screwed it up again. We need to basically cling the wall so that Zelda clings the wall. Shoot. Okay, so we didn't get there fast enough. This part really sucks, honestly. This is one part that I'm kind of thinking I might choose to learn to do differently. Okay. Yeah, I did that a little bit differently than you're actually supposed to. Only because I was really messing it up. Okay, we call Zelda. Zelda's slower than us. Distract this guy. Ooh, I don't like that line. Yeah, and this guard is kind of a pain, so we need to be real careful with him. He's like the sole reason I screwed up this section last time. Alright, let's get out of here. That wasn't bad, actually. You know, it wasn't great. It wasn't, like, world record quality or anything, but... not terrible. Just can't skip this, but don't worry, we're gonna skip a bunch of cutscenes coming up here. And we betray Alfonso right before he gets killed. It's so terrible of us. Shameful. So cutscenes, there's a lot of them. We can skip all of them. Oh, they move the skip button all the time too, which makes it even more enjoyable. So, okay, we finally made it. We're past all the cutscenes. So now we gotta go talk to this old man. He's gonna freak out for a sec. But it's fine, we're gonna go follow Ghost Zelda around for a bit. He's worried about Zelda or something, and he doesn't believe us. Thinks we're messing with him. No, we're not messing with him. Okay. You specifically need to press the top one, then the bottom one, otherwise you have to sit here and talk to him endlessly. It's great. What isn't there to love about that? I have not been rolling enough. So one important thing to note about rolling. Rolling can not be done like to go downstairs. You will be stopped. And it's not worth doing. That is a cutscene that we do not have to watch, so we won't. Gotta go check if this back door exists. We can't just go get a sword. No, we gotta have a reason to get a sword. It's not that easy. You can't just give this kid a sword. Unless... I also just like to say all the guards have spears. Yet Link? Oh yeah, give him a sword. Oh wow, I don't know how I didn't take stun. There was like no delay between those 3 rolls. Maybe going down a surface like that causes that? I don't know. So this guy's like, we'll give you a sword, but only if you train. Become strong. Okay, and the last one's just spin attacks. Okay. Wasn't bad at all. I think there's a way to leave without him talking to you. I don't know how to do it. Doesn't seem like it would save that much time, but still it saves time, so... probably worth learning at some point. Oh, we almost went to the wrong door. Okay, I guess you got a sword. Yeah, you can go. Uh-oh. I'm a little bit worried about hearts. I might choose to kill some things. Luckily, everything in here deals like 1/4 heart damage. It's more of these things that actually suck. Geese are like the worst Zelda enemy in any given game. Doesn't matter if it's Spirit Tracks, doesn't matter if it's like Ocarina of Time. No, really doesn't matter. They're just the worst. Maybe in Link to the Past they're not, actually. Mostly because they don't exist. No, wait, they do. They're in the Dark World. Excuse me. But they don't do anything. They just kind of sit there. Maybe they're not even keys in Link to the Past, honestly. No, it happened again. So in my last run, I had to wait here because one of the bombs blew up that enemy. Happened again, sadly, it looks like. So that means we have to sit here and wait. I could attack it, but I'm a little bit worried for my health. I'm gonna grab that heart, but luckily it's straight in my path, so it's not really a problem. At least we knew the code this time. My last run through, I didn't actually know the code. So I ended up having to look it up. So Zelda's afraid of mice. They specifically tell you this here because you're gonna have to deal with it soon enough. It is a pain even until the end of the game. Not skipping optimally. Alright, now we get to do the same thing like twice in a row. Just, you know, for my own personal amusement. It's not like the game forces you to or anything. I just really enjoy doing this section. Like walking up the stairs, I feel nothing but joy. I left on accident. You have to walk in, view a cutscene. I accidentally rolled the wrong direction. I paid for what I said. Can't really skip this either, you just gotta sit through it. Engine's just like, oh yeah, Phantoms, they're great. They're, you know, they're just protected and they're doing great, nice things. They're wonderful. Yeah, they're pretty nice too. They wouldn't kill you. Unless they're evil, then they might. But only if they're evil. And now we get a ton of tutorials, one after another. Alright, now we gotta bait this Phantom over here. So we'll be able to get it immediately. Also, this timer is way longer than you'd think it would be. And Zelda enters a Phantom for the first time. It's pretty fun. And now we get our first, like, Zelda has to be controlled to do stupid stuff segment. I didn't like the path that we had set beforehand. Uh-oh. I don't know if she's gonna make it around that corner. Yeah. She's not. Shoot. That's a little bit of time loss right there. You kind of want to direct Zelda straight over here if possible. If that mouse was actually in a very ideal location for once. So there's a glitch here. I don't know how to do it, honestly. I wish I did. But, no, I don't quite know how to. So, instead we're just going to direct Zelda There's a way to climb on top of that block using like a roll and some weird broken stuff. But honestly, I don't know how to do that. When it's just as easy to do this. I mean, it takes a little bit longer because Zelda, of course, has to move, and that's slow, because Zelda's slow in this game. Especially when she's like, you're not moving as Link and she's following. Unless you have the whip, in which Zelda is actually quite fast. And we got the forest rail. And a cutscene that we can skip. And now we're going to get the spirit train. Got the rail map. Here, take this train, free of charge. Go play the Funny Forest song. We promise it will be easy. It will be. I mean, it went perfectly in my last run, so maybe it will go well in this one. But I am notorious for being absolute garbage at the songs. It just needs practice. Once I have more practice with it, I should be fine. Can't skip this. You don't need to route, but we're going to anyways. Routing takes like 1 second. If I were like competing for record, I wouldn't route because it's faster to just press the back button. But I am perfectly okay not taking the record right now. I've already made so many mistakes that there's no way I could. So we're gonna fight a bunch of enemies by just blowing the horn for a bit, like this one. We'll be fighting like 2 or 3 more of those. Well, I'd say 1 or 2. The train sections improve quite a bit once you get the cannon. The enemy variety definitely grows. This one, I didn't realize 2 of them could spawn at the same time. It's trying to prove me wrong when I said 1 to 2. It's like, it is 2 to 3. Soon enough, we will enter the Lost Woods equivalent to train game. Except it's a very easy game, except it has one gimmick in it, and that gimmick is that the final tree branch that you use for directions is wrong. So we're gonna kind of sit here. It's gonna be slow for a little bit. It's gonna speed up. And it's gonna get really fast, and it'll be done. Every time you take a turn, it's going to speed up just a little bit. Not too much, though. Usually it doesn't actually make me adjust anything for the second turn, so we'll see if that's the case here. Oh, it actually did. That's amazing. Even in my casual playthrough, it didn't require that. Who knows, maybe we'll be lucky on the final two, and it's just like I don't have to touch anything. So the final two are actually quite fast, so I should probably pay attention. Hey, yep, it's just the direction that I need to go already. And then the last one is wrong. Do the opposite. And we are at the Forest Sanctuary. Somehow I messed up that segment last time I did a run of this. Now I had a pretty much flawless Forest Sanctuary though. Also wait, wasn't there supposed to be a cutscene? Uh-oh, I took too long on that switch. Oh, we still got it. We still made it in time, so we're still flawless. Good. That really was worrying me. Oh, those enemies are in like a really bad place. Why did they spawn there? That's terrible. Yeah, of course I'm gonna take damage. And that one was in a bad place too. Jeez. Gauge. All of the funny various train things. Just play fucking notes. Good, you actually know how to play notes. Nice. First try. Okay. That's what you like to see. Oh, I never checked if this cutscene was skippable. Okay. It doesn't look like it is, though. Sometimes you just want to jam out, you know? You gotta. Anyways, let's go do the Forest Temple. So Forest Temple's really easy as long as I don't get cocky. That's kind of the important part, as long as I don't get cocky about it. I'm still confused about the whole cutscene thing, though, entering. I could have sworn there was a cutscene for entering the Forest Sanctuary. Maybe you can skip it by tapping? So anyways, the world record for this is 32 minutes, which we are not going to beat. I can tell you that right now. Unless we have, like, a godly Forest Temple, which I don't think exists. The boss alone would take me this amount of time. Anyways, now we get to scare away spiders. Instead of, like, pigs. Probably gonna be like one more spider in my path here. Yeah. Maybe two more? Nah, it's just one more. Of course I'm ready. Why wouldn't I be? Alright, so... this shouldn't be too bad. I actually did pretty well in this place last time. Except for my death against the boss. That wasn't very good. Pretty good idea to not die against bosses, generally. Okay, that was actually way better than my last time I did this. Mainly because I didn't run straight to the center. I think we have a heal coming up. I'm not going to grab that heart because it's kind of out of the way. This next one should be, like, right in my path. Yeah, it's going to be right here. So we're going to deal with the ones on the left side first. Unless the ones on the left side or right side decide to aggressively play with me. Okay, so I have to go... yeah, I was going to say, we want to end on the right side. So that's where the chest spawns. But we didn't really have a choice when both of them, like, rushed at me at the very start. Lost a little bit of time to that. Really? Shoot. Trying to do this fast, I messed up in the process. This is when I have to start, like, holding the gamepad in a really weird way so that I'm ready to blow on the mic whenever. This dungeon's just like that. Okay, our first key of the dungeon. I'm not going to use it yet, though, because this door is just a switch. Just gotta maneuver around all these funny bugs. Right, and now we're moving on to our second fighting section. Don't worry, this one's significantly harder. Because the enemies are random. Their movements. Did they both drop hearts? That's great. I needed one heart. I was hoping for one at least. The next boss is really easy, so not really worried about it. Now, it's too bad. They didn't actually die in good locations, so I couldn't set up anything. Like, I wasn't near the stairwell when I left. Did you know you could blow acorns? Anyways, here's our next fight. After that bug. I did not mean to slash there, but hey, you know what? I did. I haven't been rolling enough. I just realized I haven't rolled, like, all dungeon. So ideally, this enemy just goes up to the top area and just kind of sticks there. Oh, it's not good. It's exactly like opposite of where we want it to be. We still got up. It's fine. We didn't get as close as I would have liked, though. Anyways, we're on the final floor now. Shoot. That was screw it, we're going for it. Oh, that's not a good idea for me. I'm gonna have to grab a heal now. That's just how it is sometimes. That's a really bad location for that to spawn. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Shoot, more spawn, please. Spawn over here. Oh, my God. I'm getting such bad spawn RNG. Bad spawn RNG combined with, like... Oh, are you serious, dude? You know what? Come here. Come here. Shh. That sucked. In, like, every sense of the word. I'm just... Oh, that was annoying. And it can move during cutscenes! I feel hurt. Now we actually have to heal before going to the boss. Ugh. That actually should be enough for the boss fight. Okay, that's being annoying. Oh my gosh, okay, I can't get around these pillars. We're carrying it the normal way. The slow, boring, normal way. Ooh, can we get a sub 40 time? That'd be really nice. I haven't made as many notable mistakes as I have in the last run. They're just small ones at this point. We're gonna grab those just to be careful. I wasn't planning to, but like, if I'm on sub 40 pace, I want it. Wow, we got into... Okay. We're doing much better than last time. It took me 3 phases to get into the second part. Last time I did this boss. I screwed up the thing where you can, like, one cycle it, but... It's fine. It's fine. We're not very used to this game yet. We can make mistakes. Yet again, I'm also not going to go for this strat here, where you, like, blow it forward beforehand. And it's dead. Okay. Time is when I use the blue portal and my body disappears in it. We're definitely getting sub 40 though. This is what I get for playing all those mobile games. No. Oh, this is a cutscene I can skip. What am I doing? I could have ended this, like, so much sooner. Here I am waiting, thinking, oh, that's unskippable. No, I could have probably gotten a sub 39. Okay, no, I couldn't have. This whole, like, sequence exists. Okay, I have to get ready for time. There we go, and that's time. That went actually really well. I'm surprised. For my second run ever, you know, how did we place? That's the real question. Oh, we may have placed in 10th. Let's see. Oh, wow. We placed in 10th by 1 second. That's insane. Okay, so yeah. We're, what, top 2/3? We still got a ways to go to, you know, beat some of the older players on the leaderboard. Learn the one, like, trick that exists in this. I need to use more rolling. I'm well aware of that. Yeah, I need to beat the DS times in the leaderboard. I think that's the real goal, is to pass all of the DS times, because those are going to be slow compared to Virtual Console, so... Yeah, I guess we'll continue doing runs of this. Thanks to everyone who decided to watch this video, and you know what? Like and subscribe if you'd like it. Also, I stream on Twitch. Classic Ragu. I stream 4 days a week, up to 6. I usually stream on the weekends, it's not on my schedule. I'll eventually be adding that here soon, but usually stream A Link to the Past randomizer. So I'd like to see you all there, and thanks for watching yet again. See you next time.